You are deep in a disagreement, and you have your opponent cornered with logic and facts. They have no valid defense left. Then, right as they realize they are caught, they violently shift the focus. They bring up a mistake you made 3 years ago, or introduce an entirely unrelated topic to put you on the defensive. This specific conversational manipulation tactic has a name: moving the goalposts. When someone realizes they cannot win on the actual merits of an issue, their ego kicks into a survival mechanism. They change the rules of the game midway through to create an emotional distraction. Their objective is to force you to defend your past rather than their current failure. If you take the bait and start defending your past mistakes, you lose. You have allowed them to escape accountability. If you get angry and shout that they are being unfair, you also lose. They will use your anger to frame themselves as the victim. To shut down this trap and keep the spotlight on the original issue, you use a 4-step communication strategy called the boundary anchor. Applying this specific protocol stops you from reacting emotionally and keeps the conversation focused on the facts at hand. Here is exactly how to execute it. Step 1 starts at the exact second your opponent introduces a past mistake or an unrelated topic to distract you. Identify their words as a diversion. They are attempting to disrupt your focus rather than seeking a valid answer. Recognizing this intent allows you to stay centered. Most people feel the immediate urge to explain themselves and defend their character. You're going to do the exact opposite. Do not defend yourself. Go completely still. Suppressing your instinct to justify the past keeps the argument from escalating. When you refuse to argue about the distraction, you prevent the room from descending into shouting and chaos. By voluntarily dropping your defensive shield, you deny the manipulator the emotional fuel they require. Without your agitation to feed on, their attempt to change the subject stalls out. Step 2 requires you to halt their momentum through physical action. First, take a slow, highly visible breath. This regulates your nervous system and shows that you are physically composed. Next, lock your eyes onto theirs. Unwavering eye contact signals that they have your undivided attention and that you are watching their attempt to deflect in real time. Now you impose silence upon the room. Let a heavy, deliberate pause hang in the air for exactly 2 seconds. Do not skip this step. The most common mistake people make is feeling the need to rush their response to fill the quiet. Speaking immediately makes you appear reactive and anxious. This deliberate physical reset weaponizes silence. It stops the opponent's momentum and shifts the social pressure back onto them, forcing them to sit in the awkwardness of their own deflection. For step 3, you must control your vocal delivery. Strip all emotion from your tone. You are going to speak in a flat, monotone voice. You will then use this exact phrase to bridge their deflection back to the present issue. You simply say, "We can discuss my past later if you want, but right now we are talking about what you just did. Answer the question." The first half of this script is critical. By saying, "We can discuss my past later," you acknowledge their deflection without answering it or giving it any weight in the current moment. The second half of the script drags the focus back to the immediate reality. Telling them, "Right now we are talking about what you just did," anchors the conversation directly onto their current behavior. Delivering this specific script without a trace of emotion leaves your opponent with no new information to attack. You have refused to fight on their terms, leaving their tactic neutralized. Step 4 is the follow-through. The moment you finish delivering the script, you stop talking. Maintain absolute silence and keep your eye contact completely unbroken. You will feel an intense urge to ramble or over-explain, or soften the blow to fill the awkward silence. You must resist that urge. As the weight of the silence builds, the person across from you is left alone with their own distraction. Without a reaction to hide behind, the social pressure shifts entirely onto them. You have now forced them into a binary outcome. Because their distraction failed and you are unfazed by their bait, they must either directly answer your question or walk away from the conversation. Sustaining this pressure creates an unbreakable mirror. You are holding them accountable for their behavior in real time, leaving them no path of escape. By completing the boundary anchor protocol, you successfully neutralize your opponent's leverage. They tried to dictate the terms, and you firmly declined. Because you refused the emotional bait, the manipulator is left with nowhere to hide their current actions. To make this work in real life, you need to practice. Stand in front of a mirror, look yourself in the eyes, and practice delivering the script in a flat, monotone voice until it feels natural. Consistent practice turns this response into automatic muscle memory. When you are in a high-stress argument and the adrenaline hits, your body will know exactly how to execute the pause, the eye contact, and the script. Controlling your internal reaction allows you to set the terms of the conversation. By refusing to follow a manipulator's lead, you ensure that the only way forward is through direct accountability.